Yo, we're back.
We're back? We never left.
Well, we're back on that.
Oh, the camera.
Yeah, on there.
You mean I've been sitting here this whole time and it wasn't streaming?
He wasn't sitting. He was in the fucking bathroom.
No, he was, and he was
Sausage.
actually next door. You know,
Sausage. That's all I gotta say. So, no, in all seriousness, back here from Steelcity Cannabis Convention and Pittsburgh
Reptile mega show thing.
Mega Reptile Expo.
Mega Reptile Expo.
Oh, that's
which is
it.
literally 13 steps away. We were going to bring another reptile person over and interview, but we luckily had a chance to catch up with the amazing promoter of these amazing shows. His wife is hiding way down there. She refuses to come on camera, but that's okay. We have James and
Emily.
Yep. And I cannot pronounce your last name, so I'm not even going to fucking butcher it.
Try it.
McClintock.
McClintock. I was close.
You did good.
Right?
McClintock.
You want to get her on camera?
As long as you don't call me late for dinner, it's okay.
In case, like you said, like literally right 2 seconds before we went live, I put the camera up. He looked and went, I look like a fat white boy on this camera. Now you know why he said that, because you can't call him late for dinner. I tried to find him earlier. He was fucking hiding eating pizza. We didn't get no pizza. 10-hour drive.
I'm like, you guys want the pizza?
Couldn't even give us the pizza. No, man, I had tacos.
Oh, taco
Because
good?
yeah, taco was good. You know why I had the tacos?
What?
So
You didn't bring no pizza.
No, because when you pay for the hotel room, you're gonna have to pay for the incidentals to the bathroom.
That's okay. We've had worse.
Right?
Being an old white dude, I had the pulled pork.
Told you he was in the bathroom with the sausage.
If you'd like, we can bring some hot sauce. Oh, wait. Don't we have a vendor with some hot sauce?
Yeah,
hot
we
sauce.
us.
Oh, yeah. See? Yeah, we're
But no,
screwed.
in all
We need to watch
seriousness,
that bathroom.
in all seriousness, we like to joke around a lot. And our viewers know that,
Right.
and now that your vendors and even some of your partners know that. But in all seriousness, what gets you guys started in not just the cannabis, but
Do we
the
need to introduce this young lady?
Emily, pay attention. Holy shit,
Ding, 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 ding.
dude! Is it like setting in? What's going on? Are they doing too many dabs back there? Is it seeping? Do you need
It's
a
in the
pillow
air.
and a blankie? Can we get back to the fucking interview, maybe?
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, James, for our viewers, no, look, they're already chiming in. They're like, "That's James and Emily, Jeff. Wake the fuck up." So
More gummies.
yeah, we have James and how many children do you have?
I got 4.
4. Now, one boy, 3 girls, 2 boys.
1 boy, 3 girls.
1 boy, 3 girls. So you guys are outnumbered too, like me.
Oh, yeah, we're screwed.
No, actually, I'm not outnumbered. I got all boys and 2 girls. But the
Oh,
2
yeah.
girls could be like 10 boys.
Well, that's
But
right.
anyway.
You're still outnumbered. You're married.
What does that matter?
I don't know. I wanted to say one of his children, but I didn't want to be like, well, one of his
Emily.
kids. Emily. You figured it out. Okay, so in all seriousness, back to the original question, because we could literally be here for hours doing this. What got you guys into doing events? I mean,
Well, we started our events about 10 years ago. We actually used to own a pawn shop, and business was kind of slow.
You
And
said
not
pawn, right?
pawn,
yeah, not porn.
not porn, pawn. I used to do the porn thing. No.
But you had to
and,
pay for it.
yeah. And for some odd reason,
TMI.
they didn't understand. Every time I called them and asked them why I wasn't getting my free trial, yeah, it didn't work out too well. So
Off the rails right away.
Had to get to that credit card. But anyways, you owned a
but 10 years
pawn
ago.
shop.
Yep.
yeah, pawn shop. It was just slow business, and we were looking for something else to do. I've been into reptiles most of my life. I'm really fascinated by them and everything. And one of our friends owns the another reptile expo, and we asked them to set up and do the show our way because back then it was hard for people to afford to be able to drive and spend $45-50 to be able to go to one of those shows. This was back way before COVID, so
Right.
understand the prices then. And we decided we were going to open up a small one. So we opened up a small one in a fire hall. First show, I think we had like maybe 300-400 people through the door. It wasn't anything big or spectacular, but then it just slowly started to grow. Then 4 years ago, we opened the Pittsburgh Mega Reptile Expo, bringing around 3,000 to 5,000 people weekend for the shows.
That's impressive.
And one thing, like 15 years ago, goes back even further. I started my research into cannabis. I've been against it my whole life. I really, before I wouldn't even normally step foot in a place like this because I was always against it. Yeah, I threw my phone on the ground. I got bored.
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
dropping
need
shit. But what you can't see is he's really not touching himself when he's doing this on the camera. He's playing with his phone and his walkie-talkie.
Oh,
Now he's throwing the walkie-talkie at me. We made him nervous.
What made you get into the cannabis?
Well, the cannabis and a friend of mine, I was always against drugs and alcohol because the way I grew up, my immediate family was into it and they destroyed my childhood and my siblings and everything. And I was always against it. And because I was always against it, marijuana was one of those things that to me was told it was a drug. And it was bad.
That's the stigma that was out there.
Right. Yeah. So I understood it as a drug and bad, and I wouldn't support it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't go. Just like cigarettes. You ask me to buy you a pack of cigarettes, I'm not supporting you. Sorry, go kill yourself. Mm-hmm. A friend of mine told me one day, he was like, I'll quit if you tell me what's wrong with it. And it took me into a 5-year study. I learned about why it was made illegal back whenever alcohol prohibition was put in place. Then went into why it was named as the drug of choice to be the face of the drug war. And it's been the drug war since. And during this, I mean, it was a very long, lot of research. But at the end of it, it turned out that I was even more pissed off at our government than I already am, because the benefits of the cannabis plant and the marijuana plant medically are they're just so great, and there's so much out there that if it was made available back when they were screwing with it and making it illegal, it would have made my childhood a lot easier because my disabilities are controlled by this.
Right.
I mean, people think like, yes, I'll smoke sometimes. I'll get high. I'm fine with it. And it's cool. It's nice and relaxing. It's better than drinking alcohol, in both health and mentally. But most of the time I smoke because it keeps my mania down, it keeps my bipolar down, and it helps me along those lines. I've talked to a number of people, doctors, and I've learned how to do it medically so I can use it for that purpose. And I was very upset that I always thought of the government as they are our friends and are supposed to be helping us, because that's what we pay them to do. And I was very upset about it.
It was all about the money.
Yeah, it really was. It really was all about the money, and it I can go in hours to talk to you guys about the pharmaceutical.
Oh, right.
I hate
and
that
originally when we first connected,
right.
You and I actually, I think it was like our first phone call was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, going over some of this.
Yeah, it was a lot of this, which because it's a very interesting story because a lot of people still have that stigma.
Yeah, they do.
And for somebody such as yourself who was dead set against it for all those years to sit here with us live and say it actually changed my life.
Right. Well, the key is
for the better.
You did your own research.
Right. And that's
you didn't
the key.
believe what people
that's
were telling
the key,
you. You learned yourself.
You're going to hear it 100 times from 100 different people. Do your own research.
Oh, the research is out there to where everything is there. You just want to look for it. You want to read. And you want to pay attention. You want to make sure you're going to good sources.
Right.
I mean, some of these people don't go to the pharmaceutical companies and listen to what they have to say, or these big companies. Go to the nonprofits, read the books, find out the facts from reality, and what's garbage and what's BS.
Right.
Sorry, I don't want to swear online.
Oh, no, you can. This is 18 plus. I already dropped
Bullshit.
the F-bomb like 3 times, dude.
But
now
then,
you started to get the Jeff disease.
as I moved into it more, and I just became passionate more about it, just because the people that I meet are, so down to earth, and they are regular people. I mean, we got everybody from engineers to people who are working at McDonald's, and they all share the same philosophy whenever it comes to marijuana and the same feelings. And just sitting down and talking to them and being friends with them and bullshitting with them it's enriched my life so much more. Because some of the people I'd hang out with, I was in real estate development. I'm retiring here shortly,
to do more.
Yeah,
events.
to focus more on the events and everything. But it's more of I don't even know. I lose words sometimes.
That's okay.
Just because it just irritates
Children do
me.
that to
It's
you.
passionate. Yeah, children do that. Yeah.
Well, I want to
Yeah.
ask Emily what what are your thoughts on all of that?
On which part? The cannabis or the reptiles?
Yeah, just in general, the whole
With what he's doing, and
Are you the youngest?
I am the youngest.
Okay,
yes.
so you're the youngest of the family. You've been around this for a while now, I would assume.
Yeah.
What?
I'm actually the only one out of all of his children to be interested in marijuana.
Oh well, shit. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, I got my med card. It helps me with my bipolar because he gave it to me. It's horrible.
Oh, what a guy!
I love you. I have to
Yeah,
share.
She got her look from her mom, apparently.
Yeah, definitely not me.
I get that
Fat
a
white
lot
guy,
too.
pretty white girl. No,
But yeah,
definitely didn't get it from me.
Oh,
but
man.
I only thought it was safe in my head because of what he did in his research, and he's telling me it's safe. Like, he's my dad, so I'm gonna listen to him, obviously.
Right.
None of my other, like my brother, sisters, none of them. No, they don't do that. But I think it's good. It helps me a lot with my bipolar and my anxiety when stuff happens.
Oh yeah, I've
That's
seen.
great.
I've seen firsthand. I mean, we've watched. She grew up with me, obviously.
Right.
And we're not
Sorry to the
very
milkmans.
because me and my wife work in our own company. We always have. We had a lot more time to be hands-on with the kids and everything. And I mean, I watched her go from. I mean, seriously, you could confront her with some of the littlest, stupidest thing, and she would turn it into the largest, biggest argument that you could possibly think of.
You bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
That would have been great for the ratings. I told you, slap them with it. It's fine.
Well, sometimes I wanted to do that to her, but we didn't know she was interested. We don't. I mean, I never pushed the kids into any of it. Like she said, the other two of the other three are not. They're not against it, but they're just not into
It's just
it.
not there.
It's
not
not
their thing.
My son's first experience with it, he
was
had
accident.
his first experience was purposely with his ex-girlfriend, and they had a very toxic relationship. So their relationship played a part in that night for him, and
Right.
it made it very uncomfortable. He didn't like
or
it.
something. That he just didn't
But now he is a diesel mechanic for Ford. So because he is a mechanic, he can't partake because if he gets into an accident in a vehicle or something, then
Right.
so we understand with him. My other daughter, she's really uptight about it. she hasn't really learned on to want to look.
She wants to be in control. And when she does that, she doesn't feel in control of herself.
There's a lot of people like that, and that actually can revert back to the strain that you are using.
Right.
Because different
Yeah.
strains I've
Have
talked,
different effects.
Exactly. I've talked to different people where they said, like, I tried this strain and like I freaked out. I'll never smoke weed again.
Yeah.
You got me too wired. Yeah.
And I'm kind of like that when it comes to edibles. Like 5 milligrams, that's it. Anything over 5 milligrams, and
Oh my god, I feel like a pothead now. I have to take 50 milligrams to even.
I do.
well,
I do 50 to
it's
75.
Okay, so I'll feel okay.
It's
It's body mechanics.
body mechanics.
Right, everybody's different.
Exactly, everybody's
It
different.
affects
If I
everybody.
did 50 milligrams, call your guy at the front desk. Tell him to bring me the fucking wheelchair I was joking about earlier, because
Here's the funny one. You guys have probably already seen him. Our one security guy up front, tattoos. skinny guy,
the
tall
one I
guy.
bust the balls every time I
Yeah.
go out to smoke. Yeah,
Max, he's freaking. I love the guy. I met him a couple years ago. He came to work for me, and we've been friends ever since. And I forget where the hell I was going with this. What were you just saying?
I had the wheelchair.
No wheelchair. No.
Gummies. 50
Oh, gummies,
milligrams.
yeah, okay, So we got a good relationship going, everything, and in Pennsylvania it was really hard back before medical cards to get marijuana and everything. And every once in a while, somebody I knew would give it to me. Well, he gave me a bag of chips one time. He's like, "Here, try these. They're Fritos. They're really good." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I look at the bag of chips. Now, keep in mind, please, everybody who's listening, take this as experience. Do not read the bags when you're stoned. I read the bag as a Fritos whenever I was stoned, and I swear, I shit you not, it had 50 milligrams on the bag. Okay, 50.
Such a liar.
Dude,
Per
no, I
serving,
promise
10
you,
servings in the bag.
Friggin', she had like 4 chips.
No,
I
had
ate.
handfuls. Of
Okay, she made a handful, so she didn't have too much, but she also at the time that this happened, she was kind of new at it. She's green, so she didn't have the tolerance. Yeah,
she
I took
turned
the rest
green.
of the bag. Oh, that was very. Oh, my wife.
My
hated me.
graduation
Her graduation party was the next day. Needless to say, she made an appearance to her graduation for about 16 minutes.
That's it.
I made an appearance for about 4 minutes because we were both so stoned for like a day straight. So, yeah, that goes to a lesson. Please read the bags before you smoke
I knew
to
where that
understand
was
what you're
going.
going to eat.
I knew where that was going.
Yeah, what's your milligram tolerance? What do you
Right now it's 50.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
see, I'm 5.
So
I just don't have the mechanic.
I've got something for the both of you.
Well, I got which one? Those the other local place we go. I don't want to say too much just because I don't trust the government.
Right. No, I agree.
But the other place that we go, I found those the pre-rolls.
Yep.
Dude, those pre-rolls. I don't like smoking green unless it's in a bowl because it's not clean enough for my lungs. With COPD, it was very hard on my lungs. But the pre-roll, I was in a pinch. We were down in Vegas. I didn't want to spend $50, or I was like $150 for like a quarter of a gram or so. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So we bought a pre-roll and figured, dude, those are very relaxing.
Yes.
They are not too much, and I only do about a half one at a time, and it's just so calming.
Yep.
And the guys who we got them off of were very informative, and that's another thing you love about the cannabis industry is everybody who vends cannabis. Did you notice they are informative about their product? Go to Xfinity and ask them to please tell you what they're going to give you on cable, and you're going to get a $350 bill later and wonder why your dog's looking at peanuts on TV all day.
Yeah, we're right.
It ain't
But-
an edible.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Lick the bag.
But there's not many companies in this world right now that are customer oriented as far as customer service. But whenever you get into the cannabis industry, and it's not just the people selling cannabis, we're talking everything cannabis related. Get into contracting, get into retail sales. Anybody into the cannabis industry or acceptance of the cannabis industry.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing
so
at Emily
low-key.
because she's got the walkie,
I'm antsy.
she's
Put
got the
marijuana
walkie-talkie in her hand, right? And she's got the security shirt on.
Yeah, I'm big boss.
She wants to go kick some ass. She's like, you really like, and you can hear his phone going off. These are like people trying to get a hold of him, kind of like me last night, you know. But we're only going to keep them for a couple more minutes, and then we'll let them get back out on the floor and do their thing. I just want to say real quick, like we said at the beginning, Steel City Cannabis Convention, Pittsburgh. Mega Reptile Expo. I got the Jeff disease. If you look down the bottom of the screen, folks, you're going to see the Eventbrite link with the code for a one-day pass to the Cannabis Expo. But, like I said before, come to the Cannabis Expo. Check out all the amazing vendors, all the amazing people. Meet the amazing promoters and his family. They're great people.
Come see you guys. Forget us. You guys are the name, man.
Yeah, they can see us whenever they want. We'll be back here in September, I think. So come in September too. But while you're here, you can get a ticket because you got in here for free. So you got to support the show, see how this works, and go over to the Reptile Show.
It's only $3.
How much?
If you come from here and go to the Reptile Show, it's $3.
$3. I wouldn't have fucking told them that. I would have charged them $30. What is wrong with you? Like, how do you make money?
I don't care about money,
Be
honestly.
nice, man.
I'm just teasing. But
We were actually, long story short, we were actually multimillionaires twice, and we lost it both times. The
Because
housing
he's
market,
stupid.
no. The housing market crashed the second time, and the first time PayPal screwed us.
oh, there you go.
Okay.
Don't
So-
use PayPal. We hate PayPal.
Right.
So I
You
do
take
have-
pay.
I do have one last. I do have one last.
I hate
question for
PayPal.
you.
They like PayPal.
So, back to the reptile thing. You said, you've always loved reptiles. Do you have a snake or a lizard?
I used to actually, I started to get into breeding, but I have to be honest, I was irresponsible and I didn't put the right thermostat. I put a digital thermostat on against one of the gentlemen who told me to go analog on my system, and I had a collection probably worth around 15,000-20,000, and because the thermostat went haywire, it cooked my collection, and I took it personally because I should have done something to make that not happen. And I'm very big into animal rescue. Me and my wife are all about it. We donate a lot of money into animals. We do a lot of work, and that really hurt me. So.
And that
Sure.
shark went right over
Were
his
you
head.
astray on the side of the road?
I know it
It
did.
did, went right over his
Well,
head.
it's just like the bag of chips. I was like, that's such a joke. I can't say it. Nope. I gotta be nice. Gotta be good. A lot of people out there.
The
are
question
already-
was, do you have?
I right now we have one rescue.
It still went right over his head.
I think he's talking below the waist.
Do you have a snake or a lizard?
Oh no. I've been married for 25 years.
So,
You have a worm.
Yes. No.
see, my question was like,
She's sitting there going like, what?
What
TMI,
the hell are we
Dad.
talking about?
What are we
TMI.
doing here?
how did you? Why am I here? Like, I want to know. I'm just going to revert back to the very beginning. We owned a pawn shop. Did you have more than 4 children at one point?
No.
I was just curious if you got sold.
I thought about it.
I was going to say, I
I
mean,
really did.
that market right there, you could have made
Oh.
bank,
Especially with the way they're working these days.
right?
I mean, they're charging them. No, I actually had to want to buy more. I have a lot of work for people to do. $250 an hour. I can pay $250 an hour to get a lot of work done.
Right. But in all seriousness,
No child labor. Now.
give a shout out to the company name.
Jace Group.
Jace
Jace
Group?
Group. Yeah. If you want to look at any of our shows up, this is our first cannabis show. We're in the means of working on 2 other ones. We're working on a convention or a actual festival in Pittsburgh, which we want to work with you guys a little bit on. I have some ideas that you may be interested in. But we're approached by convention centers in Kentucky and Ohio both
Hey, we
to
travel.
start shows up there. Oh yeah.
We travel. Kentucky and Ohio.
Well, the
Doable.
passion about the shows now, it's not really about the money anymore when it comes to the cannabis end.
Right.
It's about the education.
It's about the
Well, it is. It
I
is
really
about it.
I want to educate people because I didn't know any better 15 years ago. I didn't start smoking until 10,
Right.
but I didn't know any better 15 years ago. And if somebody would have taught me way back in the day, things may be a little bit different. So, and I want to give that same opportunity to everybody else, and that's the whole purpose of the shows.
Nice.
So you got to keep your mind open.
Yes.
You heard me mention earlier when we had Brandon on from Build a Bong.
Unbuildable.
This is the gentleman that created that company.
He's obsessed with it.
So when his website is up and running,
Well, yeah, everything today was just a trial run to see how it went. Things were very successful today.
Yep.
So we ordered another 10 printers, and we're going to start production in about a month. And we're
Very
going to
cool.
start going full
Very
time, and we have a designer, and we're going to have tons of different designs.
nice.
So we'll never have it.
Make sure you go out, follow Steel City Cannabis Convention, follow Jace Group
Is
Jace
that
Group or
Jace?
Jace Group events.
right?
or Jace Group events.
And follow us too because
Yes.
we're posted as well.
Don't fucking follow us. If you're gonna follow us, get off the couch. Follow us to the show.
Oh yeah.
I
But
mean,
at the same time, if they weren't following you already, they probably aren't listening.
That's true. Too.
oh, you're so fucking nice. That's it. We're done. We're done here.
Oh,
Taking my ball and going home.
Oh man.
But no, I want to thank you for first of all inviting us down.
I want to thank you guys for coming out. It's been a pleasure.
We're
You
having
guys
a
are great
blast.
guys.
We're having a blast down here. Like I said, check the ticker because even if you're not watching this live and you're watching this in 5 minutes, or you're watching this in 20 minutes, or you're watching this tonight because you're high and you got nothing better to do, the free tickets are right there. I mean, it's a free 1-day pass. He didn't say Saturday or Sunday, so he kind of fucked himself on that.
That's okay.
either day.
Come on
We
down.
don't care. Come down and learn.
That's
Buy,
Come
meet,
down,
talk to people.
learn,
Network.
meet. Right. Just be careful of Emily on security.
Yeah.
Because she already told me that I had to wear my tag like this because I can't tie it to my pants. I hate the fucking thing on my neck. She said, I don't give a fuck. Put it on your neck. I said, okay.
Rules are rules, man. I'm
She might
sorry.
kick you in
See?
the shin for
rules.
fun of it.
Rules are rules. Sorry. You ain't that special. So with that being said, we're gonna let them get back to work. We're gonna
Thank you
get
very
back
much,
to
guys,
work.
for listening.
We still
Thank you
have
for having us, guys.
Oh, no worries.
I appreciate it.
Thank
You
you.
guys
Thank
are
you.
awesome. I'm
Oh, it's
so
only
very
3:30.
happy that
It's
you
only
guys made
3:30.
the call. Or no,
Um,
who contacted
still
you
got-
first?
we still got 3.5 hours of today's show. I think till 7 today,
Yeah.
and tomorrow's 10 to 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 10 to 7
There'll be more
today,
live views.
10 to 6 tomorrow.
You'll
We're
see us
here.
again.
They're here. All these amazing people are here. If you're not here, it's your own fault.
Yeah. You should be here.
Pretty much.
Come see Emily. She misses you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Come
I
see,
miss
come
everybody.
see Emily.
She's probably the only one who cares.
No, she don't care.
No, okay.
No,
She's
she
the only one
probably
who don't.
She
Probably
wants to
not.
end the stream because Jeff's over there ripping ass.
No, I'm not.
Sounded good.
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, that was James. My bad.
Oh, wait.
Blame Dad.
Time
Always
to have-
Come on. Fat white boy.
All right.